What is going on, guys? It's Vamps here, bringing you episode 2 of my level cap to gold cap challenge. Last episode we farmed a lot of herbs. We also bought some herbs off the auction house so that we could flip them. And so now we're going to go ahead and open up the mailbox and see what all sold. So right off the bat here, 1,000 gold in the mailbox, some expired herbs, some of the potions that I crafted a while ago, and another 10,000 gold. Go ahead and loot all this up, and looks like we're gonna have to reload one more time. Then we're gonna go open up the auction house again and run a shopping scan for these herbs to see if there's any cheap herbs that we could pick up and hopefully flip. And we're also gonna repost some of these herbs up as well. Let's do a little reload real quick. Let's see what these last 4 mails are. I think they're sales. They should be sales at least. Up, yeah, another 1,000 gold. All right, awesome. So the auction house here. We're gonna run a little quick shopping scan for our herbs. See if we can pick any up that are super cheap. All right, so it looks like Akunda's bite kind of cheap. I'll buy this stack of 40, but I don't want to buy this stack of 200 because that costs me a lot, and I don't really have enough gold to invest that much into it. Take a look at Iron Alchemy here. Need Sirens, Pollen, Riverbud, Sea Stalk, and Star Mosses. And Sea Stalk and Star Mosses. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and loot this out of the mailbox real quick. Then open the auction house, and we're gonna post these herbs up real quick. Alright, so I got 55 auctions to post here. Throw these up here real quick. That's a really good price for the anchor weed. Someone reset that market, I think. Hopefully some of those sell. That'll be really cool. I'm also going to throw up these potions as well. Stacks of 5. I sold all the mana ones, so hopefully the health ones will sell, and maybe the bursting blood one will sell too. That'd be kind of cool. So today I'm going to go do 2 farms. I'm going to run Zul'Farrak 10 times to get some Transmog stock going, and then I'm also going to run Hellfire Ramparts to get some Transmog stock going. And the reason I'm doing a dungeon from Classic and a dungeon from BC is that you want to have Transmog from every expansion, because someone might not only be looking for only Classic Transmog, but they also might be looking for BC Transmog, Wrath Transmog, Kata Transmog. So that's why you want to have a variety on the auction house, and it also increases your chance of sales. So I'm gonna go do that real quick, and then I'll bring the video back and show you what all I got. Alright, so I just got done running Zul'Farrak 10 times. For those who don't know, Zul'Farrak's located in the top left of Daenerys right here. Daenerys is located down here in this peninsula. And so the reason I like to run this dungeon, especially when I'm just now starting to basically build stock on this character, is because of how much transmog you get, and you also have the possibility at some decent high-end pieces. And I actually managed to get one. I got the Jade Breastplate, which on my server goes for 226k. That's the market value, and there's actually none up right now, so I have a monopoly on that item, so I can name my price basically. Now it doesn't mean it's going to sell for that price, but with Transmog, you never know what's going to sell or if it's even going to sell, but you just post it up there. It's just a post and forget system basically. But you can also get rares like the Gut Wrencher, the Minotaur, and then also picked up this. I've never seen this item from here before, so I was kind of surprised when I looted that. Also got a couple of lock boxes, and what I'm going to be doing with the lock boxes is just throwing them in my bank, and then once I get 100 of them, I'm just going to unlock them all, and then I'll open them all up for a video. And I also got a pattern, and I'm going to throw this up on the auction house too. Throughout the process of running this dungeon, I had to vendor my grays though, because I was getting so many grays, so that's why my bags don't look as full as yours might whenever you run this. But yeah, so I'm done with this dungeon, and I'm going to go run Hellfire Ramparts. That's a really quick one. That'll only take like 20-25 minutes to get all 10 runs in for that, so I'll cut the video back once that's over. I just finished running Hellfire Ramparts 10 times. It took me about 25 minutes. Really quick dungeon. You can get every run in about 2.5 minutes. So looking at what we got here, also got a lot of transmog from this instance. Also got a fair amount of netherweave, though it doesn't sell for that much, but I'm still going to post it up anyways. Also got a pattern and a couple lockboxes too. So what I'm going to go do now is head over to Stormwind, and I'm going to create a transmog group so that I can get these items up in the auction house. So I'll see you there. Alright, so I'm going to be making 2 groups here. One's going to be to sell all this cloth that I'm going to be farming, and the other is going to be for transmog. I'm going to sell these patterns just using Auctionator, so I'm not going to worry about making a group for those. So first I'm going to deal with the cloth. I'm going to name this old dungeon cloth, and I'm just going to go ahead and throw mage weave, the nether weave, the silk cloth. I'm going to go ahead and give this auctioning operation too. So I'm doing the operation. I'm going to call it old cloth. I'm going to sell all this cloth the exact same way. So I'm just going to post it for, I guess I'll post it for 24 hours. Post cap's going to be 200. Probably never have 200 though, so just want to have a high number there because we're probably going to accumulate quite a lot of this stuff. And I'm gonna post it in stacks at 50. You can do stacks of 100, stacks of 200, stacks of 20. It all depends on your preference. Allow partial stack, yes. Don't want to keep any of the bags. Like I said in the last episode, 94% on the bid value. 1 copper is the undercut. In price, I'm just gonna list it as 90% DB market. When it's below minimum, we're gonna post it at the minimum. The max price to 200% DB market. When it's above the maximum, we're going to post it at the maximum, and then the normal price, they're just going to set it as 120% DB market. Go to the canceling tab, check off that one, and go back to the groups. So, alright, so for the transmog group, we're going to create a new group. We're going to call it transmog. And it's important to click this button right here because we don't care about the variation. We just want to be the cheapest base item overall. So it doesn't matter if it's of the Aurora or of the Fire Flash or of the Peerless. That doesn't matter to us. We just want to be the cheapest over everybody. So that way transmog buyers purchase ours instead because they're just looking for the cheapest one. They don't care about the variation on it. I'm gonna go through here real quick and make sure I'm putting in all the transmog and nothing else. Alright, so it looks like that's it. Now we're gonna create a auctioning operation for this. And I'm just gonna create a new operation. I'm gonna call it transmog. Posting tab. I'm gonna keep this post to 24 hours, and the reason for that is my experience on the server selling transmog on my other bank tunes is that there's a lot of people that post transmog on this server, and the deposit cost for 48 hours is just too much, and I'm not going to be running cancel scans on this character either, so I'm just going to leave it at 24 hours so that it forces me to repost every day. So I'm just going to set the post cap to 1 because I only want 1 of each up at a time. That doesn't matter. 94. And especially for small servers, this is going to be really important. So you don't want to use the market value because your server might not have a market value for it. What you want to do is DB region market average, and that's going to take the average price across the entire region. So whether you're US, EU, or Oceanic, that's going to take the average price across all of those servers, and that's how it's going to determine the price for your item. 40% DB market average. When it's below the minimum, we're We're gonna post it at the minimum. Actually, we're gonna post it at the normal. Maximum price, we're gonna set it to 400%. Be region, market, average. The reason for that is if there's none up, then we want to control the price of the item on our server. Set the normal price to, I like to do 120% for Transmog, DB, market, canceling tab, doesn't really matter because we're not really gonna run a cancel scan for this. So yeah, this is all set, good to go. So I'm gonna slash reload, and that's gonna basically save everything in the groups that we just made. Then we're gonna go ahead and go to the auction house and run a post scan for all of our items. All right, so now we're just gonna run a post scan. Go ahead and click post scan, make sure your Transmog group and all the groups that you have over here are highlighted. And we're just gonna wait for it to get ready to post all of these. All right, so there we go. Everything's ready to get posted now. Just checking this out too. Prices. There's one item that I wanted to specifically make sure it's getting posted correctly. That is the Jade breastplate. Good, so that's getting posted for 153k, and yeah, that's what I want it to be. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and post all this. TSM's lagging a little bit, but that's okay. All right, so here you can see we got 2 auctions that are gonna be getting delivered soon. Our herbs are still up. Some potions are still up. All of our transmog is posted now, along with the cloth that we managed to get to. So all of our auctions altogether, if everything were to sell, is 422,000 gold. Now, we're definitely not going to sell all of it instantly, but over time, people will come and pick this up, hopefully. And if they don't, we're just going to keep farming until people do start buying our auction. Alright guys, so that's all I got for this episode. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.